Well, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I don't have any coffee this morning. Don't have any coffee. Fortunately, 7-Eleven is a long, long ways away, so my eyes are kind of bug-eyed, and I am truly wanting some coffee. But here we are. Gotta finish doing some stuff, pack up, and then I'll head home. Hope you guys tune in 5 o'clock Eastern. We'll be doing our live stream here. It's getting close, guys. Tomorrow, believe it or not, the Raiders have their rookies report to training camp. All the training camps will be open by the 27th. We'll be talking about practice, not a game, not a game that I love. We'll be talking about practice, but finally we'll be able to talk about something that's actually going on the field, as opposed to all of these people just talking about stuff. You know how it is. If it's a slow news day, if it's a slow news day, then all you have to do is talk about the Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott, especially. Chris Canty, looking for some publicity, did his 5 most overrated players in the NFL. Khalil Mack, he puts on there, because Khalil Mack, he did have some really great years before he was, traded to Chicago, but it seems like he has come back down to where I can't argue with that one. Shaquille Barkley, uh, you know, to me, I have him on the bust category because he literally had really one really good season, and that was about it. I mean, I can agree with that one. Christian McCaffrey, it's amazing how everybody talks about Zeke Elliott being done and how Zeke Elliott's overpaid. Most people don't realize that Christian McCaffrey actually gets more money per year than Zeke Elliott. And since he got his contract, I believe he's only played like 6 or 7 games. So I could definitely say that guy has been way, way overrated. Derwin James, yeah, he's a name you know. Not quite as good as you think. And of course, he's got Dak Prescott. I'm not sure that Dak Prescott fits into those categories of everybody else, but you know what? If you want to get some news, if you want to go ahead and get people talking about you, then just talk about Dak Prescott. He's overrated. He's a bum. He's not this. He's not that. Okay, whatever. But I tell you what the funniest thing is. This is the dumbest thing that I've actually heard. That I've gotten, although they've slowed down some, the Eagle fans, mm, with Jalen Hurts. They talk about Stat Prescott, or overpaid Dak Prescott. Because, here's the thing that's funny. Everybody will point to, well, next year, Dak Prescott's going to be making $49 million. We ain't talking about next year. But in the grand scheme of things, next year, there's going to be so much money awash in the NFL, it's not even funny. You got wide receivers making over $30 million a year right now. But it's kind of funny to me that Eagle fans actually have the nerve to talk about Dak Prescott and how much money he makes, because the Eagles literally took a $33 million dead hit to say, Carson Wentz, we screwed up and we got to get rid of you. They paid $33 million for a quarterback that's not even on the roster. And what's even funnier now is Washington fans. Washington fans that talk about, how are you going to talk about what the Cowboys have paid for Dak Prescott? Dak Prescott would be the best quarterback you guys have had in over 20 years. Let's be clear here. Let's be clear. Rio, When you start praising Carson Wentz, you know that you are literally a desert when it comes to quarterbacks, okay? And talking about their pay, you paid Kirk Cousins $45 million over 2 years before it was cool to pay $25 million for a quarterback to walk away. And then you paid Alex Smith $73 million. I'm not even going to talk about the compensation that you guys spent in draft picks and quarterbacks. You spent 3 number ones on RG3. You spent 1 on Haskins. You even spent a second on RG3. So by my count, what you Washington spent on quarterbacks is a hell of a lot more than what the Cowboys did for a 4th-round pick. And by the way, back to the Carson Wentz number, Dak Prescott's cap number. Because see, here's the thing. This is how they do you. That $75 million that Dak Prescott got that year, mind you, he did. It wasn't a cap number for that season. It wasn't like 200 of the $200 million cap number. Dak Prescott took 75. No, 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 no. His cap number was only 17 million. This year, because they used the triggers, because they put voidable years in his contract, so that way they can just shift the numbers. It just shifts it. And the NFL will be awash with cash. They will. They will be next year, the year after. Guys, in 3 years, you're going to be seeing quarterback compensation at about 60 million. Kid you not. Kid you not. It was just 8 years ago that the first $20 million person was there. Or is it 7? 2015. 2015 was the first $20 million contract. Let that sink in for a second. But be that as it may, if you take Dak's contract cap number last year and this year, that's only $3 million more than what the Eagles paid for Carson Wentz to go by. 2 years of Dak playing was almost the same as 1 year of saying, Carson Wentz, we don't want you on our team, leave. So Eagle fans, I agree. We haven't had the playoff success that we would like. Washington, I don't know how it is that you think you can talk about anything. Although, I will give you this much. Over the course of the last 8 years, the Dallas Cowboys have won 4 NFC championships. I know the Eagles won a Super Bowl. Congratulations to you. It was about damn time. It was about damn time. You were the disgrace of the division until at least you finally got on the board. Washington's won 2. Giants, yeah. I'll just leave it right there on that one. Giants, you got some work to do. So enjoy, talking smack. We'll see. Maybe Carson Wentz, third team's the charm. Maybe he breaks the curse of the Washington Commanders. And by the way, for you Washington fans that are talking about the cap number that we have at Dak, I believe Carson Wentz is like 29 million this year. I believe his cap number is like 10 million more than Dak Prescott. So that's all I got for you this morning. I got to get the truck loaded so I can get back home. I got a 4-hour drive to get there, and I got to find me some coffee. I got to find some coffee. I will see you guys soon. Peace.